we are about to see a major change to Social Security very soon. Now, as to how big of a change this is going to be, well, that's what many economists are currently debating. Experts are saying that this is what we've been waiting for, but I want to break this down for you, and I'm going to do that in just a moment. But what you need to understand is that the Social Security insolvency date is between 8 to 9 years away. That's the concern. But according to economists, they are saying what just happened today could be a big move for Social Security moving forward. So I'm going to break all this down in just a moment, explain what is going on and how you will likely be impacted here very soon. But before I do, all I ask is one thing. Takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So what just happened today that is going to impact Social Security moving forward? Well, I want to preface this by saying one thing, that economists believe this is going to have a major impact on Social Security's trust fund, but they aren't giving us any hard numbers because they just don't know yet. And we just found out this information just a short while ago. But here's what you need to understand. There has been a lot of discussions over the past several years about how we extend the insolvency date for Social Security. One of the big ideas was let's tax the rich. But this article says taxing the rich won't fix Social Security's insolvency issue, but it would go a long way. Yes, we could tax the rich. That is something that many people have been floating over the past several years. Well, according to multiple reports, the Trump administration is open to that idea, but we have to extend the Trump tax cuts. According to President Trump and White House officials, they are saying that President Trump is open to the idea of increasing the tax rate to the top percentage. Okay, the very high, the highest earners here in the United States, increasing it, I believe, from 37%, which it is currently, to 39.6%. Okay, that would be a pretty substantial increase. Okay, so we can increase taxes that way, but is that going to increase the amount of money going to Social Security? No. But what we can do is also increase the Social Security tax cap. But this is where what happened today is actually playing a major factor. Look at this right here. I want to show you this. So as of me recording this video, we don't have all the numbers just yet. President Trump held up a sign showing what the increases or the tariffs were going to be to every single country. Well, we didn't get to see all of it, but here's what we know. The United States is going to charge China 34%, the EU 20% tariff, Vietnam 46%, Japan 24%, the UK 10%, that's the baseline, 10% for all countries. South Korea 25%, Thailand 36%, Switzerland 31%, Cambodia 49%, Taiwan 32%, and Malaysia 24%. We also have other numbers as well, such as South Africa 30%, India 26%, Indonesia 32%, and so on and so forth. But we're not here to talk about the tariffs. Everyone's talking about the tariffs. But here's what economists are now saying. Multiple economists say tariffs could actually save Social Security. Here's how. When we see tariffs get imposed to products here in the United States, that means prices go up. When prices go up, what do we have to do as an economy? Well, we have to be able to afford those prices. Just like we saw during the pandemic, when prices went up, we saw wages go up as well. And that's what led to the start of a wage price spiral, where wages went up, the price of goods went up, right? But the price of goods went up, well, wages have to go above them so we can afford those goods. That's exactly what economists are saying now, is that's what's going to happen. Wages are going to go up. Well, guess what the Social Security Trust Fund is funded with? It's funded with a 12.4% Social Security tax. It's 6.2% from the employee, 6.2% from the employer. Well, this is where things get interesting. As wages go up, that means the Social Security tax revenue goes up as well. And economists are saying that depending on how high wages go up, this could really increase the amount of tax revenue that the Social Security Trust Fund actually receives, which means we could push back that insolvency date. That would be great, right? Well, here's what I can tell you. This is just the beginning. And this is why I'm telling you that we don't have any hard numbers here, because we just learned what the United States was going to impose as tariffs to all these other nations. Again, I don't know what this is going to look like. I don't know if China is going to come out and say, you know what, we're going to hit you with another fee. I don't know if Vietnam is going to be upset, or Japan. I don't know what Thailand's thinking. I don't know what Switzerland's thinking. I don't know what Taiwan's doing. Okay? Taiwan's where we get all of our chips. All of our chips are coming from Taiwan, or a good portion. So what's happening there? We're going to charge them 32%. This means our cell phones are becoming more expensive, computers more expensive, monitors more expensive, even cars becoming more expensive. We're charging a 25% tariff on all automobiles as well, all foreign automobiles. So again, all these prices are going to go up. Now, here's what I think is interesting. The United States is in this position. We are the largest economy in the world. Okay? Everybody wants to be a part of the United States economy. So the President Trump is going to charge other nations to participate in this economy. That's great. Well, what one of the automakers, what one of the union workers said on the stage with President Trump was that in 6 to 12 months, this is going to be great. And he stood by President Trump. Even though we are going to see cars sales actually decline, prices are going to go up. People aren't going to be able to afford to even drive a vehicle anymore in some cases. But they stood by President Trump because they know if we continue down the same road that we've been on, all the jobs are going to go away. All the jobs are going to go to China, going to go to Mexico, going to go to Canada. And what happens to us right here in the United States? How do we support people on Social Security? How do we continue to provide money and revenue into the Social Security Trust Fund? Well, we wouldn't. It would actually continue to decline. So, according to economists, this is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. Now, I want to leave you with one last thing. Right now, there's a lot of discussions from the Department of Government Efficiency and the Trump administration as to how can we provide a better service for millions of Americans. Some say that we need to, increase benefits. Elon Musk said this just a few days ago in Wisconsin. He said that, yeah, they're doing stuff for Social Security. He even said in an interview, I believe on Fox, that they are trying to do more, and what they are doing in Doge now is actually going to provide greater benefits, more benefits, not less. So what I can tell you right now is that what Doge is doing inside of the Social Security Administration, trying to eliminate the fraud and wasteful spending and abuse, that's one part, but now they're reducing the expenses. Now we have to increase revenue. And according to economists, this is one way to do it, but it's going to take some time. So as we figure out how long it's going to take and what this is going to look like for the next 3 to 6 to 12 months, I promise I will bring you all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.